Where is the thermoregulatory center present in the body? So just to break down what this term means, thermoregulatory, thermo, think of like a thermometer, it means temperature. And then regulatory means it's regulating or it's controlling how much, how little. So it's kind of like a little thermostat within the body. So we can put control. And this question's asking us where in the body this is located. So if we remember thinking back to our neurological system, that there's a certain process that's involved in bodily functions, including temperature regulation. And we know that this is in the hypothalamus, is where this is controlled. Hypothalamus, which is indeed located in the brain, which is why sometimes if someone has a brain injury, they might struggle with temperature regulation. The body could run very high, very low, and this needs to be regulated in order to maintain homeostasis, because this section is all focused on homeostasis, which is maintaining balance within the body. So going to the hypothalamus and how this is a part of the brain, we know looking at these choices that brain would be the correct answer to this question. The liver, the spinal cord, and the thyroid, these all have different roles within the body. We know that the liver is part of metabolic and digestive functions. The spinal cord is part of the nervous system for nerve sensation and movement and signals being given throughout the body, and then the thyroid has to do with hormone balance with the metabolism. Now, just a note when you see spinal cord, because the spinal cord with the central peripheral nervous system, this is sending messages from the brain down to the rest of the body is what the spinal cord does. So sometimes with the spinal cord, you might have symptoms for issues related for higher up in the brain, just because it's not the brain issue, but it's a signal getting to the rest of the body. So someone with a spinal cord injury or break in the spinal cord could have issues with temperature regulation, but the source of that is because of the signal being sent throughout the body. But the real center that is controlling the temperature regulation comes directly from the brain. So just a side note in case something similar comes up in a later question. For this question, option B, the brain is correct.